So, you want to win at the raffle, or at least get a whole shitload of tickets? Well, yeah, you came to the right place. Let's get right into it. Alright, well, first step, and possibly the most important step, is you need to get yourself to. Well, let me find it. Read the menu when I lived. There we are. You need to get yourself to the 400% speed cap. That's your first step. You can use Young Armor. I think that can get you there. You can use a God Potion, whatever. But you want to be at the 400 speed cap. Then, little tip for you guys out there with the extra money. Black Cat. Because the Black Cat can send you over the speed cap. I think it goes up to, 100 plus. So, you can get to 500 speed cap with, level 100 Black Cat. That is the most important thing you need. However, I also highly recommend actually, you have an aspect at the end. Ultimate Wise 5 helps, obviously. Let's get into this. Alright, well, now that you are at the raffle for, obviously the Royal Palace, the thing is about here. Now, from my experience, and I've done this a fair amount, the best strategy, because this one, there's a lot more tickets in the smaller area. So what I do, straight over here. This place is awesome. So I think this is pretty much my route. So if you follow this, you can pretty much get all of them, and then I go up the stairs, I go to the left. You do this, you walk around these tables, because you can't pick them up in that range. Walk around these tables as well. You go back down, and then you repeat the route like this. It's very, very simple. And if there's a lot of people in here, so 3, maybe 4, it's obviously not as effective. So the more people there are, you might want to consider just walking out here, taking a turn to the left, and exploring this back room here. Maybe even running down here, and then you straight back over there. Because people tend to run around the entire building instead of one location. At certain points, it's empty, so there's just a whole bunch of tickets piling up here. And when I mean a whole bunch, I mean a whole bunch. I think I've gotten 400 tickets from this before. It's a really, really good strategy. And of course, the AOTE allows you to just, shortcut the stairs. So if you're running around here, and maybe you're running along here and someone's coming towards you, so obviously they've collected all that, you jump down the side and then you repeat the route from here. So if you repeat the route, just go back here and then repeat. Luckily it's a very simple, very, very simple route, if you can see what I mean. Personally, this is the best raffle in my opinion, because of just the sheer amount of tickets you can get, compared to the noobs, essentially, because they're around. Of course, if this is not available, I would always try and use this, but I'm fairly certain that this side room here can also be quite effective. However, it's much smaller, and this also works out here. But yeah, mainly just try and get into that room over there, because it is the best in my opinion. Onto the quarry, is it? Well, whatever, wherever the next one is. Okay. Well, I got it wrong, it was actually the Far Reserve. But this is what I do. So it usually I think it always spawns the box here. Just go straight this way. And then I run up these stairs. I run through here, and then I do pretty much loops of this entire area. I think, from what I understand, this entire place, like the Far Reserve one, is massive. There's a lot of places where it can spawn tickets, but I usually go along here. This route doesn't have to be so exact. As you can see, I'm kind of improvising, but you essentially just want to run up here and do this area. You want to cover everything you can up here, because I think the main reason this one area is so good is because Everyone else is kind of chilling all the way over there because they don't realize just how far the tickets go for this one. So yeah, bonus points actually, because when you run up here, the dragon egg thing has a chance to spawn right here. So you know you might be able to get that. I think it can spawn just there as well. So you know, always keep an eye out for them. But like, yeah, this one's a lot harder because you don't get as much tickets. So you just kind of have to hope that everyone else got unlucky as well. But you know, yeah, and obviously, this. So you just keep doing that. You never ever drop stuff off until you hit the 10-second timer. Okay, the 10-second timer will come up in chat, and then you have to just fucking bolt. Okay, like you need to be out of here and deposit the tickets within 10 seconds. Okay, you got no other option, man. And it can be a bit difficult without the arrows here. I mean, I guess, but you have the speed. You should be fine. But you never leave before you get that signal, because, well, you could just be totally wrong. I also believe, in case that area is not to your liking, you can do this area here as well. Also works kinda well, but I wouldn't say the best. It's because this is where everyone else goes. So, yeah. Wouldn't really recommend doing this, but it's an option if you need that option. Well, from what I understand, that's the only location, so I better. Oh, wow, okay. Better hit you with. I'm just gonna, do the outro now. So obviously, remember that the actual raffle itself is luck, but the more tickets you have, the higher chance of you winning. So that's why I'm making this whole guide. If you've been around the channel for a while, you would have noticed that this is a remake of an older video, but that one only had the palace. So, this is my sort of tips for now that I've started doing a lot more of the Dwarven Mines. So, I really hope this helped. If it did, and you are still watching, make sure to like and subscribe, because everyone asks you to do that. I don't have to explain why. Or don't. I mean, I upload once every 17 years, so yeah, I'll see you around. 17 years, that is. So yeah.